Are you on your personal?
Yeah.
So you see it
I always
begin.
do it at the end, I guess. I never have anybody watching.
Well, you don't know that. And they watch it later.
Oh, I see where it says share to groups. Well, let me put that in my, in my so-called share rewards.
I don't think I got it.
I guess I can't do my,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I did the shared one. How about like my business page? Is that it? That's not me.
I don't think you can do a page. So
Okay.
you got it all shared out?
Yep. I only did two. That's all I got. I only got me and my. Oh, did I not do my I don't think I did.
Are you coming over here? Since we are like live. Hey everyone, it is Connie and Jana. So what we are doing, Jana has been wanting to do spaghetti squash. So let me know where y'all are tuning in from, who's watching, drop us some love. And if you follow me, you know that I do my spaghetti squash in the quick cooker because to me it's easier, especially when you don't have a lot of time. Like I tend to run out of time. Like time is just gets away from me all the time. So what I do, I will pierce my spaghetti squash, put a cup of water in a quick cooker in a stainless steel pot, and then set it on custom. For these, it depends on how ripe they are. If they are super ripe, I will do it for like 8 minutes. If they're not as ripe, I'll do it for like 12 minutes. And then you're just going to release the steam, pull them out, and then this is what you have. So I've already done, my father-in-law grows a beautiful garden. So he has these in there, and there's a lot of them. So I thought, you know what, I buy them a lot at the grocery store. I'm gonna just start freezing them. So I've already seeded them out, and I'm gonna have Jana do this one so you can see exactly how we did it when we, when we brought it out of the quick cooker. This one's already been done. And then this one was done a little bit too much. So what you want to do, you want to cut it, but don't try to cut it in the middle because it's going to be hard to cut these.
Oh.
So like go off to the...
Now, how long would you cook the spaghetti squash for?
This one I did 8 minutes.
8 minutes. So if it's larger, it's 8 minutes, kind of.
Well, it depends on the ripeness.
So the ripeness.
The yellower they are, the bright yellow they are, the more ripe it is. So I would do like maybe 8 minutes.
Okay.
If they're lighter in color, they're not as ripe, so I do like 12 minutes. So I like doing this because you don't have to worry about softening it up first, putting it in a pan, sheet pan, whatever, and then baking it. It's all done at the same time. And that way you can just take it right from here, do your spaghetti noodles, and then freeze them.
Yep. Okay. I cut it a little bit crooked.
And what she was doing was avoiding the stem because that's a little bit harder to cut through. And then from here, we have the scoop loop. I do love this. This guy is only like $10, seriously. It's great for pumpkins, it's great for squash, and all those things. So all you're gonna do is scoop out those seeds with it. You can squeeze the scoop loop so you can get a grip on it, and also change size. One of it, don't take it off. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. She has a hard touch here. All we're doing first is just taking the seeds out.
Okay, gotcha. I'm thinking it's like a pumpkin, you know.
Well, we're gonna spaghetti it up here in a minute. So that's all you're gonna do. Just
okay, just take out the seeds.
take out that rough patch here.
I've never done one before, so
So that's why you come to my house.
That's
so you learn
right.
Something new.
so we just take out the seeds, and I'm gently gonna.
I mean, you're like,
well, I thought I had to do like a pumpkin. me.
It's a little softer than a pumpkin.
You know how like when you got a pumpkin in Halloween and it's so, you want to get all that mush stuff out of there. Now should I leave this or
Nope, you can just clean all that out.
clean it
Yeah.
all out?
So she's gonna clean it out. Basically, you can also use the quick shred. I use the quick shred to remove them from the quick cooker. But so let me grab my quick shred. Unfortunately, is in the dishwasher.
So I just cleaned out just the seeds for now.
So with spaghetti squash, I don't know if you guys know, but if you go long ways, you'll get longer spaghetti noodles. If you go the short ways, you can go either way and you're going to get shorter ones. But you can just really take a fork. Now I didn't cut this one, or I didn't bake this one as long simply because I want to freeze it, so I don't want it to be completely cooked.
Oh, so you can freeze them as well after they're cooked.
Yeah, and then you're just going to like drag out these spaghetti noodles. And you can see just how they're starting to come out.
So don't use the scoop loop for that, just 2 forks.
Well, you can, but this one's a little bit harder. Yeah, and you can just do 2 forks.
So now I can
you
get
can
going. Now I can get it going.
Take these innards out.
Take the innards.
Yes, now you can get going. But you can see just how loosely, I love doing these, loosening it up too and making kind of like a pizza bacon here. But look how nice. I tell you what, I love the quick cooker for this. This is the only way I will do my spaghetti squash from now on.
Now how far down should I take it to
You can actually take it all the way down to the peel
to the peel? Okay.
and show them how it's getting noodly.
I guess I can't pick it up with that.
See? And I tell you what, this is a great alternative to spaghetti noodles. So I do not, when it comes to like my zucchini, whenever I spiralize it, or spaghetti squash, I do not like it to get mushy and soft. So very rarely do I ever cook it, I guess, or bake it the whole way. I like it still a little bit crunchy. So a lot of times what I'll do is, like in this case, my friend Chrissy during conference, she made us spaghetti squash boats. And it was so, or pizza boats. It was so good. You just do what I'm doing here. You just release the spaghetti squash. And then you top it with, like, you can put your cheeses on it. You can put pepperoni, meat, sausage, whatever you want. And then you just bake it. And it is so good. Now, for me, like I said, I am going to be freezing half of mine.
Was this an innard here, you think? Or would that be noodles?
No, you can use those as
Use
noodles.
those too, okay.
So you're doing that beautifully.
Which probably means you've done it enough.
So she's having fun. That's important. So, so that is how I do my quick cooker spaghetti squash. I've had a lot of people ask me again for a video tutorial of it. The quick cooker is 25% off for August, which is why I wanted to show that now, because that is a great deal. If you're a past host within a year, you get additional 10% off. And this is just a hard piece from the end, so I'm going to put that aside. And you can see how it is coming off of the peel here.
Now, if you had a hostess party and you earned a half off item, or right, because you're still going to get that, along with your sets for August,
Yep.
right? So can you use the 50% off with the 25% off
Yep.
on the cooker?
Yep, because it is a sale price for August. So this is the only time, since it is a sale price, it's the only time you can quote unquote stack your discounts. So this is a great time. So if you do have a party that booked off of yours right now that's going on, you can get the quick cooker with your future party pick too, which we can talk about later.
Well, there you go. That's awesome.
So I'm just playing around right now. So that, see how that was so, that, oh, I love spaghetti squash. I am so happy
you
that.
did take it down a little bit further than when I did.
I'm so happy my father-in-law started growing them up. But he may not be happy with me because I'm the only one that eats it. Hey, Megan. I'm the only one that eats it. So I can't go down, like, I've been freezing it. And that's another thing. Whenever you do freeze this, another reason why you don't want it to be cooked all the way is because you want to get as much of the liquid out of it. So once we scoop this all out, we will put it in a paper towel and kind of like drain it a little bit.
Oh, okay. That I did not know.
Although you're probably going to want yours for tonight, right?
Tonight.
It's fun, isn't
It
it?
is fun.
Well, you
I could
also-
just sit here all day and do
You
that.
should take these to your home and grow them in the
Well,
garden.
I thought about that. I was like, oh, look at this. Look, she has no mess on her mat. Grace over here.
Well, I already dumped mine before you got here.
Not even. They were contained on the mat. But all over the counter as well. Oop. And I guess it's okay if it breaks off.
Oh
a
yeah,
little
because you're
bit.
just gonna take it out anyway. But these are so good, like I said, to make like spaghetti squash boats. Alfredo's really good in here. So if you're like watching carbs, I do have a low carb Alfredo sauce that we make in the deluxe cooking blender, and I top it with shrimp.
Now, I guess what I was thinking and what I was confused, in my head, it's like confusion. Now, could we just top this with like mozzarella and pepperoni? And that's what you were talking about when Chrissy made
yep.
the boats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, of course, if you're doing that, you're not going to want to tear up your shell like we're
Okay.
doing, but
Okay.
But
I got you.
you can see how it just comes right off of that. Look at that. Oh, spaghetti squash!
Woohoo!
Hey, Berna, thanks for watching. Look, see, she got hers going on.
Got mine there.
That's why I still say the quick cooker is the best option, or a pressure cooker. But of course, you know I love my quick cooker.
Now, when you put it in the quick cooker, what setting did you use?
I used custom.
Okay.
I want to show you guys because I know I've had some people asking me about how to use the custom setting. So I'm going to show that.
I still might have a few seeds in here.
I'm just piecing this out simply because mine wasn't cooked as long, so it's not as soft. Because I'm going to freeze this one.
Okay. I think I got most of that. See, I wasn't sure if we were going to need the shell. That's why I was trying to be careful
Oh,
at
no.
first because I wasn't sure if we would need the shell. But what I was thinking...
Careful, you were like violating that thing.
Because I was thinking we were going to make like a pizza boat. No.
Well, if you're taking it for dinner,
Right. I don't know why I was thinking that.
I mean, we can make it surely, but
I guess I was
I
thinking
never did
when you...
spaghetti squash like that. Nope, this is quick and easy in the quick cooker, and I'm just gonna freeze it up.
And this is an extremely healthy way, instead of using pasta and noodles, to be able to make your spaghetti.
Yeah, I make this whenever I make spaghetti, like for Brent. I will top mine, like I won't cook it, like I said, all the way, just probably like it is now, so it's still firm. And then top it with my spaghetti sauce. And it is so good. So good. And that has a hard piece because of the cord.
And it smells really good.
We're just playing, I think, at this point.
Making sure I get all of it out of there. And all the goodness.
Yeah. So that is quick cooker. Oh, I'm going to show you how to use that
No,
custom setting.
I don't want to waste it.
Well, I'm going to get you a bowl to put it in.
It smells good. Look at that.
And I
Came right
am
out of it.
a veggie person. I can do without fruit. Fruit is not my thing and never has been. But veggies, I need to have my veggies. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see this. So I've had a lot of people ask me, how do you use the custom setting? And the reason why I think the confusion, because I was confused also with it, doesn't take much, but anyway, so I figured it out. When you hit the custom setting, what I was doing, you want to plug that in? It won't reach. I just want you to see the light. Okay. What I was doing, you hit the custom, and then I kept turning the dial. So whenever I would turn the dial, it would change my settings down here. And I'm thinking, why can I not set the...
I did that.
Why can't I set my time? Why can't I change it? And I got frustrated with it. So then I'm like, okay, let's try this again. Let me think about this. So you just hit the custom setting, and it's important because it's going to already go to 30. And it's important that you hit the time, and then your buttons, plus and minus buttons over here. And then you can do your pressure. When you do your pressure option under custom, you hit pressure. And then you also want to use your up and down arrows as well, your plus and minuses too. And then you can clear it out. So that's how you use the custom setting. I had, like I said, a lot of people ask me about that. I like the zucchini potes. Zucchini potes are delicious. They're my favorite. And look, I got this. Trust me, I will be making some here before long. So that's the quick cooker. I think someone else had asked me about the slow cook.
Oh, let me plug it back
she's got to plug it back in. So to use the slow cook setting, you want to turn the dial to slow cook, and it's going to automatically set for 4 hours. You can change the time again by pushing the time button up, down, and then your start button. And it's already set on the setting. What I do love about this though, guys, is that, so say my 4 hours came, I'm in a meeting, I'm on a call, whatever, and it starts to beep at me and I can't get in to release the pressure. It's going to start to slow release itself, the pressure itself, and then it's going to kick on to the warm setting. So it's going to automatically back down the temperature and the time, so you don't have to worry about things overcooking at all. It's going to take care of it for you because I've done it. So, but that is it. If you have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comments and we'll hop back on to answer them. So we're going to maybe, I mean, did you want to make a recipe right now? Or do you want to take it home and make a recipe?
It's up to you.
Or what do you guys want? But yeah, so that was it. I just wanted to share how we came to these spaghetti squash noodles. So good. The best way to do your spaghetti squash. Also, what I like to do whenever I make this into a casserole, season your spaghetti squash first with whatever. So if you want to make like a pizza boat, season it with our everything but the pizza seasoning so that your spaghetti squash has the seasoning, and then add your toppings however you want to that. So
now when you do this, should we put them on paper towels before you make your casserole, or?
yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I do like to, or I mean, if you let it sit out, it will
Dry.
start to, but I do like to try to get as much moisture out of the vegetables as possible, because we all know what happens, especially zucchini. They are so water dense that whenever they are cooking, you're going to notice that you probably didn't want to have soupy casserole, but that's what's going to end up happening. So what I like to do, especially with zucchini, is when I cut them, put salt on them, let the moisture come to the surface, and then pat it off, and then it's ready. So, but that's it.
Okay.
So what do you think? Easy?
I think it's super easy, and it's so nice and soft, and you didn't have to cook anything.
Yeah.
Does everything for you, so.
So what a lot of people do with spaghetti squash is they poke holes in it, probably stick it in the microwave to soften it up, then cut it open, then clean it out, put it open side down in olive oil, and then bake it. This, you're just cutting out so many steps. And you know what, y'all, I do not like to take all that time to do something, because even though this is my full-time job, I'm busy nonstop. So
She is.
whenever I can do something quick, it's a win for me because I feel like I can do I have more time to do some other things as well. Or multitask. This thing has saved me numerous times. I can just push the button, walk away, and do whatever else I need to do. Fold my laundry, clean my house, which needs to be done.
Now, did you pressure cook this, or did you just put it in on custom and then 8 minutes and that was it? So it does not build up any steam then?
I mean, it will, and you won't be able to take the lid off because but it's not pressurized. But you still would have to release the steam.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure with that in case, or when I do get home to do it, that I don't. Now, do you use this lid or can you use the glass lid?
Custom, you have to use
this one. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So, but that is our quick cooker, 25% off this month. You can also, it's on sale, so that means that you can use any of your host discounts on top of that too. So, but that's it, guys. If there's anything else that you would like to see, please drop it in the comments. If you have any questions, we'll answer them in the comments too. But I think we're going to bounce off and figure out what else we're going to do the rest of the day. So, thank you for watching. From my kitchen to yours, have a great Monday.